Get everything up. Alright, last time on Desert of Desolation, Pharaoh. You had made your way to Amun-Sa's pyramid, his tomb. After exploring for a bit, you made your way into the inner sanctum, which has been mostly pillaged of treasure, besides for a trio of mimics posing as pots and chests. But when you actually got to the sarcophagus itself, it was empty. Well, I should say that there was no pharaoh inside, only dust. The room stripped bare of all treasures, and a warrant and a message on the wall claiming that you were too late. It was already been pillaged by thieves. But this didn't quite line up with the legends of the temple, and the pharaoh himself saying that you should explore a dangerous tomb and all that stuff. So you figured there must be more to the place. So you discovered a offering table where the pyre was actually a teleportation circle that brought you into the middle of a mist-filled maze. After experimenting with a series of levers that activated a trap way longer than you probably should have, you ventured into the maze, where you immediately lost all sense of direction. Your senses were numb, so you weren't quite sure where you were heading. If you were heading straight in corners, which I guess is like a bendy. Until you eventually made yourself to a room full of a group of elves that were mourning their remainder of their dead adventuring party. They suggested you go with them, trying to get personal with you, trying to find a connection. But they wanted to separate into groups with a length of rope so they can more easily navigate the maze. But you refused and left them behind. Decided the best course of action would just go straight. So you went straight for a length of time, using some coins to see which directions you've already been, leaving gold coins on the floor. So you came to another room with a chest in the middle and an ornate rug. After finding the chest was not a mimic, you attempted to Beryl attempted to open it, and turned out it was rugs of smothering. Chest opens up, more rugs of smothering, and it grappled Beryl. That's where we were. So let's roll initiative.
Sorry. Oh yeah, nat 20, wasted on initiative.
Baby. Me too.
Yeah.
I got a rock.
See.
Yeah, there it is. Hell yeah.
I think who needs a search function?
Yeah, I also wish they had the ability to have open,
Roll 20 is a search function too.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're in alpha.
Actually, surprised
I actually hate how Ken
surprised
was
they don't.
I'm only going to show you 4 albums instead of, anything that can fit on the screen. Let's just stop at 4.
You can show them all.
You can show them all after you click a button, but I'm like, well,
You can show
just
them
show me more.
Right, Beryl, yes, you're last.
Well, I am slightly distracted.
Yes. Rug B has a barrel
And
appropriately.
you got this under wraps.
Wait, there's rugby in this? I thought we were polo.
Oh,
But
Mark, I realized that Omen from Acquisitions Incorporated almost has the exact same name as Amenophis. His name is Amenophis.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're that close to copying someone else's name.
Wow.
Look, it's a common name. It's like the ancient Egyptian John Smith.
Yeah.
Just ask my brothers, B Amenophis, C Amenophis.
And Amenophis Destiny.
Right, Beryl, you are smothered. You have your familiar here, but Ellise, you're up first.
Let's do this. I'm going to enlarge Beryl, so hopefully he doesn't get smothered.
Alright,
Break these bonds.
cast
I
enlarge,
love it.
enlarge reduce on Beryl.
Yes.
Wait, reduce him. It'll be funny.
Squish.
The rug is a large creature. Well, let me check to see if it says here.
Big barrel bitches is where it's at.
Okay, yeah. If you cast it, which Beryl, I assume you will choose to fail automatically.
Yeah.
Well, I guess enlarge is beneficial. They cannot smother larger than a medium creature.
Oh, good. They thought about this.
Yep. So, Beryl, you are... Can't change your token size, but you are now 3 times your size.
Big boy.
Whoa.
Give him a ring.
He
That'll at least
thick.
make his outline bigger.
Yeah.
There you go.
You gotta pile on the pounds. Let's go.
I like to imagine he's now just sitting on the rug who can't move for a bit.
So how does the Artificer do the spell? Is it like a... How do you administer it?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. Probably I just throw a vial at him, uncork it, throw it at him, and it's just...
Just carry around a mini version of the enlarge ray from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 2.
It's a bunch of the Alice in Wonderland vials.
There you go.
Yeah! Drink me, eat me!
Your weapon also does an extra d4 damage.
Nice.
Right, I assume that is
That
an
I think is
action.
going to be the play of the game. I don't think we can beat that.
Reroll to
so
Barrel
smart.
Varian.
And that'll be my turn.
Right.
His hat didn't grow with the rest of them, so it's just like a little tiny hat on his head.
He grew unevenly. He's now top heavy.
It was just my head that grew.
It's got a
Rug
tiny
is-
little body, and I hate it.
Yep. This rug is
Perfect.
going to slither around, knowing that Beryl is now way too big. Over here,
Can Beryl get an opportunity attack?
you can.
It's
Go,
unbarreled.
Beryl!
Chooses
Yeah, like hit him with your hat.
Just like squirms and gets an arm free and just smacks it with a staff.
to.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. He's going to attempt to smother Amenophis,
Smother.
which is a natural 20.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, who's the next character gonna be?
Yep. You are now grappled. You are restrained, blinded, and at the risk of suffocating.
Quickly, someone pour water so I can breathe. Get it wet.
Right.
You say
Can't
that,
waterboard me.
but I can do that. I was actually gonna ask which one was the sea elf and which one was the water genasi.
I mean, I am sea elf.
Okay,
Give
you'll
me
be good.
roll.
So damage doesn't start till your next turn,
Which is next.
which is after Rimal.
Yeah, you got one more.
So he did say he wanted to use water. So, do you want me to do that? I have a thing I can do.
You do whatever you think is most useful. I was just having a jest.
I'll save it then. I'll save it for the next next turn.
Do
Did you
I-
bring enough for the rest of the group?
You have
Oh, I did.
you do have like an entire thing of sacred water and a bead.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do 2 attacks. So I want to get these guys marked. And the first one is gonna be on the one on next to Beryl.
Okay, rugby.
Oh, okay, that's good. 19.
19 hits.
Oh, and it rolls a freaking 1. Do I have a... My Crusher let me...
Crusher, I think, lets you. Oh wait, Crusher.
No, it's not.
Crusher lets
It
you
is-
move a target. I think my dwarf
yeah,
has it.
yeah, it doesn't. So yeah, it's gonna do 5 damage, and I will go ahead and push it back. Well, it probably bumps into Rug C, so I'll just push it as far as it can go.
Can you do that once per turn?
No, it's with each hit.
Okay. Knowledge of the 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
horrible. Second one's gonna be on Rug D. I'll be like, I saw an old woman trying to clean out a rug once. She did this, and I'll smack him with a 9.
That's a miss.
I'll probably miss.
Well, it's an old woman. What do you expect?
See, you need to use a use a tennis racket for that.
I'm gonna mark Rug B. I meant to say that. I'm gonna mark Rug B, so that one is marked. And I'm gonna go ahead and action surge. I'm gonna take 2 more attacks because I really want to get this one hit. Rug D for my 3rd attack.
What does the mark do again?
Do it.
It's like sanctuary.
Not quite. I'll look it up specifically, but it really has to do with
Who's taunt?
yeah, it's a
the
taunt essentially.
Disadvantage on anyone but him.
Okay, yeah.
Does a 12 hit?
Does.
Okay, hitting Rug D. 10 bludgeoning. And I assume I hear Amenophis yell.
Rug D.
Rug D with Amon in it.
Okay.
And I will mark that one as well.
Okay.
I'll take one more hit on Rug B now that I've got the other one marked.
You can move him back 5 feet, right?
Yeah, probably. I'll move it back as far as I can. I don't know if that will let go of the grapple because it's forced movement.
I think if it is forced movement, then
Is he grappled or restrained?
oh, that's right.
I'm restrained.
Restrained.
Yeah, so. But-
Yeah, he's like wrapped in it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rugby, 23 to hit, doing 8 damage.
So you can move
I'm
back, I
currently
guess, if you
receiving the
want.
mafia treatment.
Okay, so as you hit Rug D, it only takes half the damage because the Amenophis, you're going to take the other half.
Yeah.
So he hits the rug, and he since you're wrapped up in it, he just hits you too. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, hang on. I need to check something. Features and traits. Heavy Heavy Armor Master. While wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage you take from non-magical is reduced by 3. Does that count?
Nice. Yeah.
It's
Well,
a
okay,
magic.
so my polo mallet is magical because it's +1, but I'm not hitting you with the polo mallet. Rug D is transferring the damage to you. Joey, that's up to you.
While as grappling creature, the rug only takes half the damage dealt to it, and the creature grappled by the rug takes the other half.
Okay, so yeah, it is my polo mallet doing the damage then.
I mean, it's just a rug. You're still hitting, still getting hit through it. Yeah.
Well, it was a matter of So
That's actually an interesting question. That's magical or not? It says it says it takes the damage, and that's magical damage. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you take the full damage.
You do take the full 5 then. And my last attack was back on Rug B, as in Bumblebee, and it was 23 to hit for 8 bludgeoning damage.
The arch enemy
The
of
heck's a
Polo.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. How much was it? 8?
8.
Okay. Alright, Amenophis.
Yes.
So you are... let's see here. You take 10 bludgeoning damage as you're being squeezed.
Okay. So this isn't an attack. This is just the effect of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is
we're-
it is damage, so you can reduce that.
Cool. So 10 reduced to 7.
Yeah. And you are blinded, so you can't see, but you can actually still attack.
Query. So the rug being hit by the mallet isn't me being hit.
The idea is like you're wrapped around
Yeah.
it, so whenever something.
I'm wondering about just mechanics-wise, like reactions I can use when being hit. But it's transferring the damage to me. It's not hitting me with the damage that it takes, isn't it?
Well, that's the ability. Like I read it earlier.
Yeah.
But the idea is, since you're wrapped around it, anything that attacks it is also hitting you.
Yeah.
There's going to be some ambiguity on specific rules. So,
Yeah. Not every ability is designed with a rug in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's slapstick damage.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm covered in bees. Here, let me help you. Smack, smack, smack.
I think more bees can help.
Dr. Bees!
Right, so nothing
That's some organs to get rid of them.
Yep, so nothing is stopping you from attacking it yourself.
I think what I'm going to do...
Or you can attempt to escape.
I think what I'm going to do, based on the wording of the spell, because it doesn't say anything about being able to see the creatures, it just says within range. I think I'm going to cast Bless on everyone. Because it just says you bless 3 creatures of your choice within range.
Yeah. I guess your god needs to see it.
I know you're in range, so I'm going to give everyone a D4 for attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah.
Usually it's very specific when it says you can see, so...
Yeah. And I've upcast it so that I can include myself as well.
Okay.
So... We've all got a D4.
Yep, D4 to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep. I don't think... I'm guessing that it's a full action interaction to try and break out of it.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, so that's my action to cast. So I don't think I have a bonus action I can use. So I believe that is what I can do for my turn. But hopefully the D4 will help things sway in our favor. And also, bear in mind that if you're in 10 feet of me, even though I'm wrapped up, you get my +3 aura as well.
Oh, good.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, he's gonna slither. Try to get Rimal. Or smother him.
Okay.
13's gonna miss.
Correct.
And Rug C.
Weep.
Go to Ellise. Smother you. Another natural 20.
Oh.
Ah, dang it.
Ellise, you
At
are
least it's
now.
not doing damage with that natural 20.
Yep, not yet.
Yeah.
And Rug B. Attempt to do Rimal.
Okay.
Let go of me.
You were enlarged, so it got you out.
You burst forth. You got cocooned and emerged like a beautiful butterfly.
Does a 20 hit?
Say that again?
Oh, yeah.
20 hit Rimal.
I'm going to use a reaction and add the number rolled to my AC, so I roll a 1d8. Rolling an 8, bringing my AC up to 24, so it will miss.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Does a miss. Beryl.
Okay, a stick isn't really going to help much against these, so...
Do you have Shillelagh?
Yes, but I've got something more fun instead.
Let's go big barrel.
Yeah, I have a question on that one. What with enlarge? What happens if? What happens if I turn into a crocodile that's also large?
Good question.
I think I would say my first thought is that the abilities would stack.
And I summoned an icon for it, but I don't know where it is.
There.
Yeah, you'll still be
Or
under the
myself.
you'll still be under the effect.
So would a large creature become even bigger?
I mean, I'll say
There doesn't appear to be an official answer, so Joey, it's all
Yeah.
up to you.
I would say it's fine. Can't change the icon though.
That's fine.
Bigger.
So
bigger.
a gigantic crocodile turn into a gigantic
Give
crocodile.
it a ring.
We got a Suko campus in here now.
Bigger frog. Yeah.
Ribbit.
Enlarge the frog.
All right.
And I'll go for the. I'll try to go for the one holding Ellise.
Are you
See if I'll pull it
Are
free.
you a moon druid?
No.
Then
But,
that was an action, I believe.
yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, good point. That means I can't actually attack this round.
Not using the new rules yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Ellise.
All right, so I'm completely wrapped up. Can I use my arms at all?
You can still attack, but you are blinded, so everything will be at disadvantage.
Is she immediately
Okay.
taking damage as well?
What's that?
Am I immediately taking damage?
Oh
Is
yes.
she immediately taking damage, or is it on the rug's turn that they deal the damage?
You take 10 bludgeoning damage as you're squeezed.
Okay.
You also
25. Okay.
you also can't breathe.
Okay. Oh crap! Does that mean my concentration's gone?
That's a good question.
Not
Oh.
necessarily.
Roll
You
for
can, yeah, you
right?
can roll for it, or you can have her make a Constitution check
Well,
for things that are not damaged.
Do a
You can roll-
Constitution for your initial damage.
That
Yeah,
you're
I
good.
think by default you can. It's a minute.
30
plus
seconds.
a minute.
Plus,
yeah.
number of...
I made a caster once
the
that had
plus in
negative
your-
con. He drowned in puddles.
Yeah, it's 1 minute plus your constitution.
Yeah.
Okay.
So unless we're in here for a minute, you should be fine.
All right. But I can use my hands. Okay, I have something else to argue. Every multi-tool I've ever used has a knife-ish thing for cutting fibers.
Hmm.
Would I have one on my multi-tool?
I want to say it's like a dagger. I would allow that. Do you have a dagger?
Okay. That's a good question.
It's part of the default layout. Loadout.
I don't see it.
Might not for an artificer.
I mean, it's a...
You have weaver's tools.
It's a it'll be a tool, not a weapon, so it'll be too
Yeah.
weak. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Sorry,
How dare.
but you probably have just a weapon.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take half of that.
I believe it's only people
Regardless.
outside of the rug.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because you're not going to hit the rug and have it
These are magical.
immediately, like mirror back to you.
Well, I read you the entire rules.
Then I am going to use my sickle. I do have a sickle. Okay. And try and cut at the one on my face.
That's sickle, dude.
That is at disadvantage.
Yeah,
So
I
blind.
didn't make it anyway.
Yeah, 10 will miss.
Would the D4 affect that?
For attack rolls, no. It's for saving throws.
But it is for attack rolls and saving throws. I was just wondering if the D4 could
Oh,
make
is it?
a difference.
Oh, wait, you are. You're blessed too. Roll your d4.
Mhm.
I thought you meant your aura. Sorry.
Oh no.
Roll again. And do you want me to do it at a disadvantage
just
or? is that
roll
it?
a d4. Roll a d4.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I did.
Did you?
It
just
ended
pop
up
through
2.
with
2? Well, that is enough.
Not arrived yet. Oh.
Magic number.
That is
12.
a hit, you said?
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay, I hack at it and it's not much, but 2.
Much, but it's an honest day's work.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Well, you roll. This says sickle damage 2. Then this says d4. Oh yeah, sickle's not very powerful, right?
No.
It's a 1d4 weapon, and she's probably.
Yeah, it's a 1d4.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
she's not.
guessing she doesn't have strength.
Yeah, okay.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Right, it takes all that for 1 damage. Takes 1 damage, but you take 1 damage too.
Yep.
A sickle is just a dagger with a Snapchat filter on it.
Yeah. So maybe next time spells be a little more useful. Alright.
That's me?
That's yep.
That's super weird that it transfers by the person who is grappled in it.
It's also magical. You know.
Feels like an oversight.
It's making sure they can still attack, but yeah, it's just your speed is 0. Okay, this rug continues to smother Amenophis.
Actually, I do have to say a point of order. I asked earlier if it was, the creature is grappled
Yeah.
on the hit. So when I forced movement on Amenophis, that does break a grapple. So that's
It,
up to you
it
if you
does
wanna
it does say grapple.
Yeah, I thought it specifically said incapacitated, but
It
does
says
say grapple.
you're restrained and blinded, but it is a grapple.
Yeah.
But it's not the grapple
It's a
condition.
It's a grapple that inflicts restrained.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. Makes sense to me.
Do I need to undo anything on me, or are we gonna roll it from here?
I guess it did do damage on your turn. Yeah, get rid of that
I
damage.
imagine what happened. I hit it, and then a thread got stuck on it, and I pulled my thing back, and it took another 6 seconds before it started to thread enough so Amenophis could get out.
Get rid of that damage I gave you.
Hell yeah. I'm back.
That's why like D&D rules are simple, but they're like confusing sometimes, you know?
This is a very weird combat where everything is interacting with everything
Yeah.
else.
It's one of those very unique enemies as well.
Yeah.
It's got its own specific.
Well, because like you just look
mechanic.
at the mechanics, you're like, okay, it does this and this. Was like, wait, is it? So is the target grapple,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't say it's grapple? It's like, well, but the creature is grappling. So, yeah, yeah. So you have your. Well, I was just gonna try to do it again then. 16 is probably gonna miss.
Hell yeah.
Right, Rimal.
Okay, after all that, so my marks leave.
Oh, let's say, did it have disadvantage against Amenophis?
No. Those are only related to if they attack somebody else other than me.
Well, he did. He attacked Amenophis.
That's true. So with that, I can attack him on my turn. If he, well, no, he's not within 5 feet of me. I'm a little further away, so it's
Okay.
gotta be
Yeah.
within 5 feet of me as well. Yeah.
Right.
So
Rugby, however.
yeah, we need to kill some stuff. I don't want to hit Ellise because I don't want to drop concentration, but we need to spread this stuff away. You're out. All right, I'm gonna hit Rugby. First attack. That's a nice hit. 25 to hit for 11 magical bludgeoning damage.
Right. Starting to unravel.
Okay, then let's I'll mark it and then we'll hit it again.
Is it looking rugged?
19. Well, it's
19
looking
hits.
less rugged. Max damage 14.
14. The rug drops to the floor.
Aha! Now it's just a carpet.
It's lifeless.
I gotta get back in my voice. Now it's just a carpet. And I'll get Nick. I'll try and just get the other. I'll go right there. Rugby, you can get rid of the blue ring because he's no longer marked. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Amenophis.
How much closer to the others can I get without provoking opportunity from Rugby?
They have reach of 5 feet, so
So I'm assuming probably just hop into this tile, or
as long,
this tile safely.
as soon as you go out of their squares, you get an opportunity attack.
As long as I stay adjacent to them.
Yeah.
Right? Or yeah, so I should. Oop, hang on. That's dragging the map.
Once you leave, right here and right here.
There we go. So if I can get to here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to inch closer towards them to try and get my aura available. And then let's go in for an attack on D since it's already been hit a few times.
Okay.
There it is. Oops.
Oops.
And that one.
Yeah.
But I do have a second attack, so. So 18. Do I need to roll my d4, or is this a hit?
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Brilliant. Go in.
They're rugs, not drapes.
How many spells do I have? Ah, yeah. You know what? I'll pop a first level smite into this as well.
Yeah. So 2d8.
So that damage plus. Is it 2d8 you said for the first level smite?
I believe so.
Or is it feature and traits? Divine smite. 2d8. Hell yeah.
Max damage, max damage, max damage.
Eh.
Eh. Carpet does a, Carpet from Aladdin shrugs.
It's just a little bit of carpet burn.
It's starting to unravel, though. He gets singed.
All right. Yeah, that is my turn.
Rug A is going to smother Amenophis. How do you know it's going to do Rimal? 19?
Okay. Deciding if I want to use my reaction. Yeah, we got to keep things out of these things. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a d8 to try and.
Is that one of those limited time things?
Yeah.
Well, limited use things?
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only got one more after this. My AC is now a 19. What did it roll?
Roll 19.
Hits.
Rimal, you are...
All for naught. All for naught.
Rimal, you are grappled.
Ooh.
C is
So
gonna...
weird. It's an attack that doesn't deal damage.
Yep.
So I can't. There's like I've got a bunch of reactions that I can do specifically when hit with an attack to help reduce damage, but it's not dealing damage. So.
Alright, Beryl, you are a gigantic crocodile. Size of an adult dragon. But it's very flat.
Large crocodile the size of a small crocodile.
Miniature giant crocodile. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which of these two rats do I have the ability to try to?
This
I'm just gonna go.
This
for
is
it.
one size larger, so you can attack Rug D without provoking attack of opportunity. Well, actually, you're too big to get smothered, so.
Yeah. I'll just go here then, because that's close enough. Lean over Amenophis, and I'm going to.
You're just standing over me at this point.
Yeah. I'm going to bite Rug A.
You ever see that video of that gigantic alligator that was on like a golf course? Not as big as.
That was Lake Placid.
No, it was. I mean, it wasn't as big as that, but like it was this. People thought it was fake. It was so big, but it was just a really big
No, that was fake.
alligator. Yeah,
As long as they don't get sick, they just keep growing.
yeah.
I once when I was driving to North Carolina, down each direction of the street only had one lane, and through an area called the Dismal Swamp, there was an alligator just sunbathing on the road and blocking both directions. It was longer than my car.
Right. Yeah, the 13 hits.
All right, and here's the fun bit. Well, not so much the 6, but when a bite ends up, anything that's bitten is grappled.
Is there a size limit?
It does not mention one.
Okay.
Target is grappled. Escape is DC 12. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained and I can't bite anything else.
Oh, the grappler has become the grapplee.
Yeah, I think general grapple rules apply to most grapples.
Yeah.
Whereas like anything that's as long as it's not
Two sizes.
too big. Yeah.
But
My question is, what happens if I try to drag it?
you're attacking. Oh, it'll be half speed. So you're attacking. You're attacking D.
No,
You said
I'm
A,
attacking
right?
A. Okay.
In his mind, he is attempting to try to basically bite the rug and pull it away from Mark or Rimal.
Okay. Okay, Rimal, you take 3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Piercing.
Piercing.
Well, fine. I guess I'll take that instead.
And now it's gonna move Amenophis over here. You are grappling the rug who is grappling Rimal.
Got him in your mouth like a giant blunt.
Right, Ellise, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. So you're continuing to being squeezed.
Okay. Oh, it's looking rough. Can I roll to get ungrappled?
You can. Give me a.
What can I roll?
It'd be a.
Athletics.
You what?
It's usually athletics or acrobatics
Yeah.
to escape a grapple.
Okay, yeah,
Unless
it doesn't say here, so athletics or acrobatics.
So whichever's higher.
Yay!
Nice.
Ooh, wiggle, wiggle,
22.
wiggle, wiggle.
Alright. Yeah, you wiggle your way out. Which side do you want to be on?
Well, my lanta. I didn't
What?
enjoy that.
Land on the crocodile.
You want to be here or here?
Oh yeah, that would be hilarious.
We'll ride this baby to victory. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Where you have the token.
Alright, and roll me a Constitution saving throw. 16, you're good.
Woo!
Actually, yeah. I think this is the first time she sees a crocodile in the room.
Yeah, there was no crocodile
her
last
eyes-
time you saw.
Right now, her back is towards it, so she didn't notice in the spinning of unraveling.
And it's 3 times the size of her, so.
Is.
Mama.
Rug D is going to attempt to smother Amenophis.
He can try.
Well, he might. 22.
He can succeed.
Right, Amenophis
Not
is
again.
smothered.
What's your
21.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my react. No, I can't because I used it on me and I fucked it up. So, never mind.
The even better, like, greater, better, whatever phrase terminology thing about this is, in character, I was about to turn to her and go, "Don't worry, the crocodile is a friend," but instead I go, "Don't."
What? Oh my god!
Rimal, you take 10 bludgeoning damage as you're being squeezed to death.
Okay. How is this one looking? I don't think it's been hit that much.
Oh, it's looking great.
And the crocodile has the rug in the mouth.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and make an athletics check to try and get out.
Okay.
I should have attacked. Natural 20.
20.
I just remembered something. I think in large reduce, he should have dealt. Does the extra D4 get added to his crocodile bite?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, I already reached what I knew was going to attack, so I didn't roll the d4.
No, the damage. The damage from the
Oh.
enlarge.
Yeah, go and roll d4.
Yeah, there's 2 sets of D4s in this game on you right now. We're stacking them.
Short stacking them.
Someone cast guidance on them, quick.
1 extra damage.
Hey.
I unfortunately can't really do much else. So,
You can breathe.
I'm gonna squeeze myself around.
No, he can't.
Fucking deal.
Oh no, he did. He can. He got out.
Yeah. I'm going to just cast Blade Ward on myself using my ability. So, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage by weapon. Oh no, it's not. They're not actually doing any damage. So never mind. That's my turn. I got nothing else.
Amenophis.
Alright. Hit me.
Okay, sure. I punch the carpet.
Take 13 bludgeoning damage.
13. Okay. I want to check something. So this is... Is this being technically as a result of being hit with an attack, or just an ability while it's grappled?
This would be an ability, because no attack roll was made.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of his attack. You know, the description of his attack, but it's like an ongoing effect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still... I still say it's still you're still taking damage from it. Makes sense to me. That's part of an attack.
So I just want to check it, because specifically an ability I have is when something deals damage with an attack.
This is part of his
Oh, wait.
attack. It's just ongoing.
Hang on, it says
Yeah, it's
against
like a
a
witch
creature
bolt
other than
kind of
me.
thing.
He's essentially using his attack to cause this damage, but it's automatically hitting.
Okay. So I want to check, would the repulsion shield affect this? So the wielder can use the reaction to immediately after being hit by a melee attack to expend a shield charge and push the attacker away.
Can you use a reaction on your own turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. You get your reaction back at the start of your turn. So yeah. you
Okay.
have
Yeah,
a
so
reaction.
technically I was going into other people's turns without a reaction because I've immediately
Uh,
expended it. But
Sure, yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. And because this is the repulsion shield that Ellise gave me, so it doesn't say there's any save to it, it just happens.
Okay, yeah.
So this thing
Nice.
gets launched 15 foot away from me.
Yep. Goes against the wall flat and then keels down.
It shakes the end of itself like it's got a headache. You know, it's like it's shaking itself off, and then
Yep.
So I'll catch your breath and go, I was saying, don't worry about the crocodile. It's Beryl.
Oh, thank goodness.
Giant crocodile wink.
I would have said something, but rugs.
Right,
Gotcha. Yeah.
let's... Yeah, let's just go ham on Rug D, since I think the others are okay at the moment. So, attack. Oh, I should have rolled for concentration on Bless, I believe, because I took damage.
I mean, I'm very forgetful even when I do have the tokens on roll 20. The markers. Yeah, rolling a concentration.
So that's
Yeah, you're
19 plus.
Yep.
Luckily, you have honest players.
That's what I just tell enough truths that the next lie goes unchecked.
Alright, 17 hits.
17 hits for 6 damage.
Javelin.
Oh, hang on. Ah, I see. I clicked that thing there. There we go. The right thing. And
Looking very hurt.
all right, let's pull those last threads.
21 hits.
21 for 11 damage.
You slice this thing up. Little pieces. It's dead.
Right. Let's make these others threadbare. And yep, that is my turn. I think I'll move down just a little bit to try and get back in Ellise's range.
It's Rug A is going to attempt to smother Rimal. Not Rimal, Amenophis again.
Yeah, bring it. This is what I was designed for.
Can it if it's restrained?
It's not restrained, it's grappled.
No, this one here, Rug A is restrained.
Oh yeah.
So if it attacks, it's disadvantaged then.
It's true. It missed anyway, rolled 14.
I forgot to deduct, by the way, how much did the rug auto hit me for? It was like... Yeah, apologies.
13.
13? Okay, so 10.
Yeah.
Because it's a rug.
Rug C is going to try to smother Ellise again.
Ow! Dang it!
12.
I managed to, whip my head out of the way.
I whip my scales back and forth. I whip my scales.
Beryl.
Nom nom nom. I'm assuming I still have to roll to hit, even if it's in my mouth.
Yeah.
Guess I let go of it.
I think the idea is, like, don't alligators, crocodiles, like, roll around.
You're death rolling, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, because I don't think it means that you. Let's see. The crocodile can't bite another target.
Yeah, it's yeah, I can't bite anything else.
Well, you can. You just lose grapple.
Yeah.
Right, Ellise.
Oh gosh, maybe I should have gone north. Oops. Acid splash on Rug C.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Kenku went out. Am I on? Let's see here.
Is Acid Splash a roll to hit or a saving throw?
It's a dex save from them.
Oh, good. That
Yeah.
doesn't care if it's close enough or not.
Back.
Hey.
There you are.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you
Welcome
shrink
back.
back.
Kenku dropped.
And if you attack the restrained one, then it's at disadvantage. Because it's dexterity, right?
Yes,
Good point.
but I don't think I want something acidic. I don't think the crocodile wants something, like that in its
I don't
mouth.
have the entire thing in my mouth.
Gaping mouth.
cantrip.
Okay.
Gameplay wise, it's not going to hit the crocodile. That's just a special thing the rug does.
Yeah.
I asked the question just before we realized you disconnected. Was that if Rug A and Rug C were within 5 feet of each other?
I mean, they're not, because Elsie's in between. Ellise is in
Yeah,
between.
it was hard to tell because
Yeah.
they weren't exactly aligned on the grid, so I wasn't sure.
And,
Well-
and Rug A
You
is
don't have
in
that
Crocodile's mouth, so it's like...
Ah,
Yeah, let's go with that.
do it now.
Rug A?
Yes.
Okay. Is it dexterity?
Yes. 16.
Rolls a 6.
Nice.
Eh.
Yeah, let's do this.
And that gets a plus because of your alchemist ability as well. Was it? I think it was 4, right?
I believe so. Let me look.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very potent.
Okay, so 1d4.
No, it's
No, it's
just
just 4,
plus
yeah.
Oh, +4. Okay.
because it's acid damage.
So roll the damage and then roll. Well, don't roll anything, just have 4.
Oh, did it not show up again?
7 damage.
Yeah, 7 total.
7 total.
Mr. Rugga, Mr. Rugga.
Is that acid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Rimal. So did he say be right back? Yeah, let's switch your turns. Amenophis.
Oh, you got me mid-chug. Yeah, no one's in it, so might as well go for the wax. Do we get any bonuses because we're attacking a grappled target, or
Well,
I don't think.
Bun, you says he's restrained, right?
Yes, it specifically says the target is grappled
Ooh.
until
So-
until the grapple ends. The target is restrained.
Yeah, that means you have advantage.
Hell yeah, let's do this. Time's up. Let's do this. 16 and
That works.
I gotta roll. You always gotta roll twice, just in case. I don't know whether if there's a toggle. I don't know for. advantage.
You right click and there's an advantage.
Ah. But yeah, 22 with 3 damage and yeah, there it is, advantage. Oh, I don't think it rolled. Right. You have to click.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got 15.
Okay, so. And 16, do I need to roll a d4? Does that hit?
That hits.
Alright. Second instance of damage. There you go.
You're pretty good. 10. This one's pretty hurt.
Finish it, Rimal.
Right.
Which one was pretty hard?
Rug A.
Rug A, so I tell the crocodile to smile so I can get a good hit at.
Right, and if you didn't hear, you get advantage on these since he's restrained.
Okay. Imagine he's like holding, like he rolled them up like a cigar, so he just hit the parts that are hanging out of the mouth.
I've been envisioning a giant version of when the dog gets hold of the mail. Just.
Ooh. Crusher, give me crits at 19. No, that's just great weapon master. So 19 to hit, or I'm sorry, 26 to hit, 19 on the die, doing 9 bludgeoning damage.
9. You start hitting this thing with the mallet, and it goes limp in the crocodile's mouth.
2.
You mean croc too?
Turn around and hit Rug C.
Okay, this one has him. I think it took
No,
one
no. Wow.
damage. 12 hits.
25 or 12.
12
Good.
hits.
It rolled from a 13 to a 5 very slowly, so.
That hits.
Yep. 6 damage, and I will mark it.
Okay.
Typical marking everything.
Yep. And no bonus action, so that's it.
Well, what do you expect him to do? Steve everything?
I tried that once. I don't want to talk about it.
It's gonna try to smother Rimal. Does a 16 hit?
It just hits, so. Yeah, I'm gonna use my last reaction.
And that just guarantees it won't hit, right?
Yeah, it's 1d8, roll whatever, plus 1 will do it, so
Yeah.
it misses.
Just too fast.
Wait, how did you roll a 0?
Dang it, Joey's cursed dice.
Oh, I was listening to D&D thing again. They mentioned like first edition. D20s was not 20 like 1 through 20. It
Was
was
it like a D10 where it's...
yeah, it was like 2 D10s, and like one was solid, one wasn't, and I forget what the rules were, but
So that's how you generally use a percentile die.
Yeah,
Have a D100.
oh yeah, it was percentile based, and I guess WotC, when they took over the game, they changed it to D20.
No, it was D20 by second edition.
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah. So what that was is it's what you do with a percentile when rolling physical dice is that you have a tens digit and a ones digit, and you roll those together, and that sounds like what's doing it there. Just,
Yeah.
You know.
So yes, makes sense.
Which sort of doesn't make sense because then it's a 1 and a 2. Yeah, that's weird.
I have seen people get confused when they rolled a D10, and it was a percentile 10, and so it said 0 on it then instead of 10, and so I rolled a 0.
See, it's harder when you roll the double digit one. You get double 0.
When you roll your dice and the DM just goes, "You get nothing. Good day, sir."
You
Right.
lose.
Beryl.
Let's do what this nom nom. Alright, and there we go. 5 piercing.
Right.
And it is now grappled and restrained.
Right.
And just kind of turns his head just to like hold it in place for them to wail on.
Right. Ellise.
All right. Another vial of acid. Gonna splash it.
The dexterity.
Yes, 16.
The rug, it can't be that dexterous. It just lays there.
Which actually that would be something like an archaeology team could have. Like some as something for dissolving stuff when trying to uncover things.
Want to remind you too, you do have an acid breath. Whenever you find it useful, but it rolls.
that would
You
be
rolled
all
7.
I thought
Together
it was.
in a-
I thought it was poison.
Yeah, acid is like a
Poison. Poison isn't a damage type. I don't think it's. I think it's just
Oh,
acid.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It is. It's not a Dragonborn.
Yeah. Right,
I
but
don't have that attack on my shit.
it could be a.
I don't think. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you can replace one of your attacks with an element breath. But it rolled a 7.
Okay.
Also, preferably do that when you have, not a small room where all of us are around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's useful for area of effects.
7 plus 3. 4.
4. 11.
11.
Yeah.
Good hit. This one's looking hurt.
I'll leave it for you to finish.
Right, Rimal.
Okay. Can do what I do best. Talk about Polo, but the second thing I'm going to do is attack. First one's going to miss with a 9. Oh, I get a D4 actually,
D4,
so
yeah.
let me roll that D4.
Yeah.
Still have it. 11 is not going to hit. So
Yeah.
the second roll was a 20, dirty 20.
That hits.
Don't you?
Oh, you get advantage. Yeah, it's
Oh.
restrained.
Okay, the first one hits for 6 damage. And then the second one I will roll for advantage right now. 23, that'll hit for 13 magical bludgeoning. So a total of 19
Baby.
across the two attacks.
How do you kill this water polo hitting rug?
I spin the polo bat around vertically on the thing. I don't do like a samurai sword thing. I just kind of like rotate it really quick and catch it, and then line it up and just smack it into the crocodile's mouth.
Crocodile eats it.
That's going to be an issue when he trends his back.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
That's a lot of fiber.
oh no.
Afterwards, where's my mouse? He's gonna just go over here and hack it up in the corner.
You want me to hold your hair? Okay. All right.
And wherever my main icon is, I'm gonna change back once it goes once it's done.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be the same size as you normally are.
You cough up a bunch of like threads.
There's the do not remove unless by penalty of law tag comes out.
I forgot how annoying that was. Rugs do not taste very good.
I mean, it was a crocodile with an adventurer's hat on, right?
Yeah, a blue crocodile, yeah.
Yeah. So there is an open chest in the middle of this room.
Go over to it, look at it.
More rugs.
It's empty.
I'm gonna look around if there's any hidden compartments.
Give me a quick investigation check.
Oh, good. My best thing at -1.
Anything fall out of the rug when we beat them?
Well, I'd like to have a look around as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's empty.
Investigation.
Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Yeah, the room
Nothing.
the room is bare. And the chest is empty.
Bear chest?
It's a big bear.
I'm gonna put 20 of my 20 of my lay on hands into myself.
Okay.
Before you do that, maybe take a short rest while we're here.
Oh, we're gonna be stopping to do that then. Yeah.
You can take a short rest.
Yes, Bud, that's what I was imagining, the dust cleaning thing. Short rest.
Yeah, so you need a tennis racket, not a polo mallet.
Yeah, there's no rules about how often you do a short rest.
I believe it's 3 a day.
Oh, really? Okay.
Either it's 3 a day or it's estimated 3 a day for DM planning like attacks and encounters.
Yeah, I don't think there's a rule for it, but yeah.
And because this was annoying me, I couldn't find anything on like what happens if you push a rug of smothering. So the grapple spell, so we know this in the future, specifically says, or not spell, the grapple condition specifically says that it ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. So it's not always forced movement, it's forced movement that makes sense.
In my mind, it didn't make sense because in my mind it was wrapped up like
Right.
a snake.
Right,
But-
I agree, but I also thought that I didn't know that it was this specific in the condition.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, force movement, because that's how you always play it mechanically. It's almost always that anyway.
Yeah.
But we know this in the future.
But so was
Everyone
the
at home listening that was yelling at us, sorry, you were right.
what?
Except for you, Gary.
So was the ruling yes, it would?
So the ruling is because it was just pushed, it probably would have pushed Amenophis with it, and would not have just separated the two. We could fudge physics and
Alright,
say that
let's do it again.
back to one, everybody.
From
Well,
the beginning, let's go.
It is forced movement though. It didn't have a choice.
Right, but it did not separate the two. I would imagine they'd be moving together. Again, this is a DM choice.
I mean,
you can imagine
with
any
this-
way you want.
Since it's a rug of smothering, I would have said yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah, I agree. Knowing the specifics now.
Yeah.
So at the same time, how would how would the source of the pushing go along with it?
So, in the case of a rug of smothering, the rug is wrapped around you, so you're like one mass. In the case of like other two people grabbing each other, you could like force somebody away from you or force one away from the other, and that would separate the two.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking like I imagine it as like it's crushing him. It activates. I think it was the shield or something, and it basically does like a concentrated like thunder wave kind of thing of just like kinetic force pushing away.
Yes,
And
that one makes sense to me because he was
Yeah.
in the rug when it happened. So like
This one we were talking about my crusher feet pushing something back. So the shield is a yes. The pushing of the club
Yeah.
probably not.
okay,
Ah,
all right,
Good thing we learned these rules a week before the new ones drop.
yeah. Well, that one assists you make an attack roll, and if it hits, you can choose to push.
Sure, we covered this last time, but I can't figure out how to roll the hit die.
So click on short rest,
Yeah.
and then it'll open up that little window, and you'll be able to click a couple of those tick marks that are
Yep,
next to the
I
hit
did
dice
that.
thing. Roll to, and then there should be a thing that pops up under it.
An equation.
An equation
with a heart in it.
I mean, am I just rolling that manually, or
No.
no,
If you click that button, it actually applies it.
it's
It used to not, but now it does, which is nice. And you can obviously do this one at a time. You don't have to do them all together.
okay? There we go. Now the button showed up.
And so if you remember, I'm just showing the middle of the maze,
There we go.
but you are not in that room right now.
Right.
But you see a trail of coins, obviously leaving outside the room.
Oh, who put those there? All right, so pick a different direction in which to go.
Yeah, so you reach
I
a
guess so.
four-way stop, and you see the coins leading straight ahead.
Right?
Let's go.
All right.
It's... Come to a door. So this just almost immediately you come to this next door. You see a door that says the words "knock first" have been carved in common onto a heavy plank door.
Well, it's only courteous. Unless somebody stops him, Beryl will knock.
I will go to grab your wrist and just
Huh?
just a moment, and my other hand will hold onto my symbol, and I'll do a quick divine sense.
Okay. What are the limits to that? Because
It does say celestial fiends and undead that are not behind total cover, which I don't know.
well,
I guess the door would.
yeah, there's the door there.
Does the door have a keyhole that goes all the way through?
You do. Well, if you're worried about the door itself, you do have that pole.
You know what? I'll do what I did, and I'll hold a symbol, and I'll prepare to do divine sense the moment if the door opens.
Beryl, did you knock?
If I'm allowed to.
Yeah, I'll release you now, and I'm just giving you the
Oh
signal.
wait, there's a door there. Sorry, my bad.
Right, you knock. Nothing happens.
Hello.
No, I think we can go in now. We knocked first. Didn't say knock and wait. It just said knock.
I suppose. We'll try to open the door.
Right, it opens right up.
Moment it opens, I'm letting the divine sense go off.
Yeah, the teeth of the mimic door will.
Yeah. So you open up the door. A few cots lie scattered around this room, as well as a few packs of supplies. Several humans dressed in dirty adventuring gear and green bandanas rest here. But they are all at the ready, swords drawn. You see
Oh.
7 of them. Your divine sense goes off. You don't, nothing pings back at you.
Right.
One of the adventurers goes, I told you putting that on the door was a good idea. It's like, now we're ready for him. And one of the adventurers step forward of a woman. And she goes, explain your business here. Are you native to this pyramid?
No?
Another one steps forward. So you're adventurers like us?
An archaeologist, really.
Oh,
Could
archaeologists.
I,
Polo.
could I insight when he says adventurers like us?
Sure.
Where is that hiding? There it is. Eh.
11. You notice that they're kind of uniformly dressed. If that means anything to you.
We're more researchers than adventurers. I know a bodyguard.
I play polo, but I'm bringing them places.
Would their uniforms be familiar to me with my keen mind?
Roll a history. When I say uniform, I mean like not like a
Nice.
military uniform set that they're
Yeah.
all similarly dressed.
What about polo uniforms?
Are they wearing
It's
a
the
polo
rival team.
You re-
This is where they just to.
shirt?
When you were in town, as brief as it was, you heard about a thieving troop called the Hands of Plenty. They were just kind of a local troublemakers, kind of.
Guys, these guys are bad news. They're thieves.
I like to say that we're more opportunist. And
I would have tried to say that under my breath to my team.
oh sure, yeah.
Oh, well. I mean, really, they're grave robbers at this point.
When you say, "Are we denizens of this pyramid?" Do you mean like the? Have you encountered those elves as well?
He goes, elves? Don't know about any elves. Came across a room full of humans. They wanted to travel with us, but they were kind of suspicious.
I haven't run into them yet. But why'd you bring up the elves? They're not from here.
Based on the way they were acting, I don't think they were from wherever we were.
But not everybody is. We're not even from the same place.
It's like, well, you don't look like like minotaurs or ghouls to me. And
Thank you. I tried.
any other day, I'll be honest with you, we would have robbed you. But we've been stuck in here for days, can't get out, so let's just work together. Huh? What do you say?
Work together doing what?
Trying to escape this place.
Well, you've obviously done a bad job of it, so how are you gonna help us?
Safety in numbers. He goes, we outnumber you.
How many are in there?
7.
Yeah. How big is the room?
Shut the door.
This is as big as the other one.
So it's like 40 by 40 or so?
30 by 30.
30 by 30. Ah. Well, how many of you can swim?
Swim. What do you mean swim?
Carry on.
You know, like this, and I take out one of the pellets, and I just fucking throw it right into the room.
Oh yeah. Seeing this, I'm closing the door.
Yeah.
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 And you all push up against it. And he's like, we just wanted to help!
Well-
As the...
Well, how does the door... Is the door an inward swing or an outward swing?
Good question. I don't care. They're all drowning.
Oh
So
my God.
it's 15 foot, so it definitely, you know, there.
Oh, I thought it was
doesn't
30.
fill up the
Oh,
entire.
I thought it was 30 feet. Okay.
No, it's 15 by 50 by 50. I just used 2 pellets on the other one or something like that. But still.
I said they were hooligans. I didn't mean they needed to die.
No.
Okay,
that's
so,
fine.
I mean, if
They're up
it's,
to their knees.
if it's 15 by 15, then, yeah, I thought it was the whole room.
I could throw another one in there. Well, no, I'd have to throw 4.
They're just all waterlogged now. Then. Maybe we should go somewhere else now.
Nah.
I mean, it would... Because if it is a inward swing door, that water pressure will prevent them from immediately coming after us.
Yeah, so you have a few moments before that door probably breaks where they're able to open it.
Back down the hall.
After a minute, you hear from inside. I think we just wanted to help. God, who cares? Rob him, get him.
I have more. I shout through the door.
Right, you run forward. There is a no gold coins leading forward.
Well, that seems like our only option.
Yep, that away.
I agree.
Yeah. She'll go forward.
Yeah, I hear him. Oh, they went left. Get them. They went right.
They're just like a trickle of water catching up to us, like...
Yeah, we hear more. We hear the dripping from them.
the squelchy rogues.
One second.
Stop calling us the wet bandits.
Right, a Sphinx lounges on a wide platform at the far end of this chamber, her wings folded neatly at her side. Her tail flicks back and forth as she stares at you intently. Water surges from a well in the middle of the room, flowing into a furrow on the floor.
A trough.
Trough. Across the room, on the floor, across the room, and into an opening below the Sphinx's platform. The Sphinx, though, doesn't take much notice of you, but she does lift her head and goes, "Oh, greetings, traveler. Must be brave to survive the maze this long and make it to my chamber. As a reward, I shall answer a question to you. If you can solve my riddle, that is.
Oh, I do quite love riddles.
Name is Sinura. You agree to play my little game. Should answer your question for you. However, if you answer incorrectly, then I will have to devour you.
Oh,
Rimal keeps one hand near the
Sorry.
pellets that he still has.
I am bad at typing this name, sorry. There.
yeah. The previous name was definitely a misspelling.
No obligation to play, of course. It's been so long since anyone answered one of my riddles correctly.
Well, we could end up asking them for where we go to leave.
I'm quite knowledgeable of this pyramid. Any secrets you wish to know?
Even how we would go about removing the curse, stopping the river from flowing.
That's what you wish.
Looks at party.
You already know how to do that. So, yeah.
Right.
We don't know
Well,
where we have to go.
Yeah, where we have to go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Further instructions.
What is it
Yeah.
you wish?
I have no desires. My only purpose is to aid adventurers or devour them.
You know, just you might be able to tell more riddles to people if you don't threaten to devour them. I'm just, offering some advice that
Not-
if you want to say more riddles to people, just tell them they got it wrong and laugh at them and then go on to the next riddle.
Or perhaps we could answer a question of yours.
That's what a... Saying a riddle is a type of question.
And glances at party. Do we want to do this?
Rimal's sitting here with a -1 to intelligence and a 0 to wisdom, so he just shrugs.
Ready for
Reese
any
is, like,
poll
nodding.
trivia?
Yeah.
I'm good with Polo and the Titanic.
Yeah.
That's it.
Glances at Rimal and then focuses attention purely on Ellise and Amenophis.
Just to confirm, one riddle for the group of you. So there's no misunderstandings.
I feel we should get 4 answers then, since there'd be 4 devourings if we get it wrong. We each get 1 choice for the 1 riddle. Or one try for the 1 riddle.
That was not the rules I presented. One answer. Take as much time as you like, but you must agree to my terms.
I'll trust you, bookworms.
It'll give you another thing. This is your, as a player's cleverness, not a roll.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
So ShortStack.
I mean, I think we could all do it.
Then yes, we accept.
The Sphinx's eyes kind of glow blue for a moment. Yes, very well. The riddle is as follows.
What's in my pocket?
What question is that? Jesus.
You don't even have pants on.
My
Me another one.
marsupial
It's not
pocket.
fair. It's not fair.
My belly pouch.
Oh,
Strings is.
God, it's a Sphinx Guru.
Riddle is as follows. Take as much time as you like. You're free to leave the room once you do. Too much, and you wither. Too little, and you shiver. I'm slow in the summer, and hasty in winter. What am I?
We get to huddle and confer.
Hasty in summer. And what in winter?
Slow.
Here, I'll put it in Discord.
Yeah.
So currently, I'm thinking sun.
Too much, and you wither. Too little, and you shiver. I'm slow in the summer, and hasty in winter. What am I?
Oh, yeah, assuming that Toril has the same roughly, axial tilt as Earth.
Sunlight.
I was gonna say Polo, but I mean, your guys sound better.
Definitely something to do with the sun. Just depends whether or not they're going to be pedantic about it being sun or sunlight.
Well, sunlight is.
shallow and pedantic.
Right.
Can't you just say sun and or sunlight? Does that work? That's one answer. Do we hear the Jeopardy theme going off?
Yeah. You're like a ticking out clock. But she is patiently awaiting your answer. She begins licking one of her paws, like grooming herself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm okay with either of those answers, whatever you feel is the best.
Yeah. I can't. It's not time. So. But that's usually what it was.
I think all Sphinxes have the same riddle pool that they have to pull from.
They all have the same book.
They have to cycle them out occasionally because everyone's heard them.
Alright, so who wants to give it?
Alright.
And since Beryl's going to talk, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on them.
Protection from pedantics. Is sunlight?
He goes. Incorrect.
Judges?
The answer is the sun.
Pedantics.
For it is not the sunlight that slows or hastened. It is the appearance of the sun itself.
What is
but-
the appearance made of? Sunlight.
But it is the light that ends up bringing you the warmth, and it goes into a scientific actually.
She ponders for a moment. Give me a persuasion check.
Who wants to roll that? Beryl?
Yeah, I'm the one saying it, so I have
Yeah.
to. Hello, 2. Whoa,
And I
that
think
20.
Ellise can always give their boost, can't they?
Oh, the sense of genius, or no, the flash of genius.
Yeah, that one. think you should have that right, Shorty.
Maybe.
I'm trying to look right now. I'm not sure.
I think it was a thing that let you get. I think it's once a day or something. Give a flat, I think 4 or something.
Flash of Genius. Where is it? There it is. You gain the ability to come up with solutions with pressure. When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or saving throw. This would be an ability check. You can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier to the roll.
Yep.
I do have it.
Hell yeah.
Definitely do it because I'd hate for this to be a minimum DC of 20.
So 23. This is something I'm doing.
Oh.
It's a pretty high roll.
Oh, yeah.
23. But she like puts her paw to her chin. Goes, that is a interesting interpretation. I can see your point of view. You're clever for thinking outside the box.
Thank you.
I am hungry, but... She folds her paws. I'll allow it. Sphinx is ruling.
Well, thank you. If it helps, there are some rather ne'er-do-wells, only a room or two away. You could possibly lure them here after, maybe.
They are lucky or unlucky enough to enter my chamber.
They were recently washed.
But I promised you one answer about the temple.
Alright, everybody huddle up again.
No.
It must be in the form of a riddle. No.
Alright, so we know what we need to do to lift the curse. I don't have my notes. We gotta get the magic staff and the gem, and then we gotta get out of here. So we could ask
How to navigate the maze.
A, how to navigate the maze. B, somehow we can find a path to get to the magic staff or to the gem, or again, how to get out of here.
Yeah, be careful how you ask, because it's one of those,
Evil genie.
Yeah.
So we don't accidentally go, it's just one question, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Damn!
Well, he did say a question about the temple, so.
Alright, so yeah, it's about the temple, so I would say, I hate to say how can we navigate the maze, and then they just say, oh, just by walking.
I was thinking that too. How do we negate the fog, maybe?
Yeah, and then she says, remove it. I say,
Behind us, the Sphinx is making notes. Oh, that's a good answer to that.
I mean, she's gonna be
So
like,
long, I'm so out of practice.
like, if you ask how to do something, she'll tell you how to do it.
she's not gonna be super dickful, but she will
Yeah.
be super pedantic. So, I would say maybe we say, how do we get from here to one of the magic items? Like, what is the path we take that we know we'll be able to take even through the mist?
The surest path to our goal, sort of thing.
Right. So, what do we want to find first, the magic staff or the gem?
Yeah, but even if we find one, then we'll be lost all over again.
Yeah, but we'll be, halfway done.
Whoa.
I guess the other question is, like, how do we get out of the maze?
But
But,
then,
you
How
know,
about you show us the blueprints?
Blueprints.
I still think if there's a way to get rid of the fog, but
my vote would be for we pick one of the magic items. We say how do we get there from here, in a way that we can know how to get there. A way to navigate the maze to one of the magic items. That's my vote. But you were the ones that answered the riddle, whereas I would have said polo. So it's up to you.
Polo was also a acceptable answer.
Wait, water polo or
which type of polo do you like?
The mint.
What was that, Bendy?
The mint. I don't know if you guys have polo mints.
No, we have normal candy.
Hold on.
ShortStack?
Yes.
I
I am in agreement that. Sorry, my birds. We'll
With
go
what?
for one of the objects.
Okay. I'm outvoted, so Mark asked the question.
I mean, okay. So, which do we want to go to then? Do we want to find the magic staff or the gem?
I believe the gem might be smaller and easier to navigate around with. The staff might get in the way of any
Well, we
further.
need both, but you want us to find the gem first?
Maybe we can ask for how to get to the nearest of the two.
I mean, I say we go for the staff. Just because if I say gem, they're gonna just be like, "Here's the nearest gem." That's what they do. We have the name of the staff, right? Probably the name of the gem.
I think we know both his treasures.
It's a staff of ruling, I
Staff
believe.
of ruling.
Yeah.
He just points us to a ruler.
Alright, so that's about a foot away. So I'm gonna ask. This is Mark saying. It's like we need the staff of ruler. Oh, those are just lifesavers. So we need the staff of ruler.
Ruling.
Ruling. So the staff of ruling, and we need to know what is the pathway to get to find it from here. Navigatable pathway to get here. So, does that sound good, everybody?
Sure.
I don't know if anything will ever sound good in this situation, but it's
I
Yes.
mean,
the closest semblance to a question.
all right, I think we're ready, and they've chosen me as I am the greatest of the orators of this group. Okay, so we are on the hunt for several magic items, one of which is a rod of ruling. We would like to know how to find the rod of ruling in a navigatable path from here.
That wasn't a question.
What was the question then? What did I mess up?
They're going to ask. They're going to answer a question.
Oh, you're right. That was the staff. What is the navigatable path from here to find the rod of ruling? Inflect higher voice?
Ponders how to answer, aka the DM is pondering.
This was
But
my
if
go-to.
we take
when
like a
everybody-
quick,
yeah,
Oh.
sorry.
Take a little break. Okay.
yeah,
Take
just a
four-
little one.
Take 4 lefts and then go straight on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like whenever I was DMing. Like first off, whenever I need to research something or like somebody's asking for a magic item, I'd go, okay. The shopkeep takes out his ledger, and it's literally me getting my notebook out with all the stuff in it.
I'm back, by the way.
Yeah, so I
Oh.
told them during the break that just asking for directions is not a question about the temple. So you will have to do another question.
So we were going to pretty much say, how do we counteract or how do we resist how do we counteract the fog? Does that sound good, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Same
Attempt
goal.
number 2 at question. That fog back there is all mind-bendy and weird and stuff, and we hate it. How do we counteract the effects of it or the fog itself?
That is 2 questions.
How do we counteract the big, mean fog?
She goes, "It is impossible. To counteract the fog, you must simply not step into it."
See, this is what I was talking about. I just pace back and forth. Okay, all right. I'm back. I thought about Polo. Feel better.
Sorry it wasn't to your satisfaction.
I don't think you're sorry. Let us take our leave.
Thank you anyway.
It was fun. So,
Yes.
it's a reminder of the room you're in. She's not threatening or anything, she's not forcing you to leave.
Yeah.
Water surges from a well in the middle of this room, flowing into a trough on the floor across the room and into an opening below the Sphinx's platform. So it's like flowing. It's like flowing down.
Wait, you guys see that? The water
Yes.
going right back there.
That's what-
Pardon me.
it does.
Excuse me. Trying to just see if I can get any better look at where it's flowing into.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, Beryl, get your frog ready.
I'm gonna pause this just for 1 second.
Okie doke.
Okay. There's actually art for this. Okay, there we go.
Ah. Can we like maybe inspect the water to see if it's crystal clear, whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Healthy, if it's got like, like a horrible like worms in it or something.
This is full of parasites.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. No, it's crystal clear water like the one you saw in the silos.
It tastes fine.
More of it. That could be a latrine.
I'm sorry, but I still have the taste of rug in my mouth.
That's fair. Where does he think that goes? Hey, Beryl. Where's your frog?
It's over there.
Think it's small enough to fit in the drain or the pipe?
Does the Sphinx look annoyed at that question?
Sphinx isn't paying any attention to you. It's cleaning itself. It has its legs lifted up. This is my personal hygiene time, but please don't mind me.
I mean, I won't be able to tell what it's seen.
Oh, you can. When you have a familiar, you can see through its eyes.
Oh, you can?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never.
Oh,
that's
oh,
right.
wait, is that
Yeah.
just warlocks or is that any of my familiar?
No, you're right, because I remember Zizix doing that all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Any
Okay.
fine familiar. It's
Yeah,
just,
that's what I thought. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Is this technically fine familiar because it was a druid summon thing?
Yeah, it is. It's fine familiar.
yeah, I used a wild shape to cast it, but it's still fine.
Ah,
Yep. It's just that you're basically in a trance when you're doing it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the frog's in your brain. You're in the frog's brain.
assuming direct control.
Up to it then. And
Ribbit.
Frog will follow the water.
Okay, so it is flowing towards the trough.
So it's coming out of. Okay, it's coming out of underneath the Sphinx into the center of the room.
Yes. It was a little
Okay.
confusing, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like it was coming from a fountain and then to the trough.
so you can. It's weird. This art isn't in the book, but it was in the maps. I wonder if they just didn't have room for it. You can see that. I think Mark does. See, it's flowing like this. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
this is
assuming
supposed to be
the
a
arrows.
cross section.
Yeah, it's cross section. There's actually a lot of these in the book.
Cross section.
You'll be caught in
You'll
up
get caught up
the.
in the cross section.
I'm so confused. I'm used to looking at things from the top down.
No.
What do you front
They're
on?
done.
Give me.
Effective.
Have the frog give me a strength saving throw as it's trying to fight against the current.
$16.
Ooh, 16. Yeah, this little
The frog
brave
is
little
within my
frog.
aura. Currently.
Yeah. It's the bravest frog I've ever seen.
He's a legendary frog of
Oh.
sorts.
He's just like fighting against this like little current with all his life. Look at determination on his face, like you can do it. I'm being dumb. Where is the? Here it is. So it's able to, it's doesn't be swept away into that little hole you see there. It gets to the end. It essentially sees another path that leads upward. Like after the water comes from a little slant up. I guess I said before you see it slant up. I shouldn't have said that. I gave you a little too much of a hint. But yeah, the water is basically coming from a source that leads upwards.
All right, I put on my Zora pants and
But you can tell it's going to be. You have to fight this current if you want to. You want to get up there.
wherever up there is. All right. Another strength.
Yes.
No, you can make an attack roll against the current.
Nope, getting swept away.
What'd you roll? What did you roll?
5.
5.
Oh.
Yep. You are swept through this, and you start going down, 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 down,
By the river.
and you
To Goblin Town.
find yourself. Remember that silo with the waterfall on the bottom floor?
Uh-huh.
Sploosh.
That's where you end up.
Oh,
So
wait.
if we're frogs, we can escape.
well, you're not there.
I imagine you're saying stuff out loud.
Yeah, ribbit, croak.
Uh-oh, the brains got swapped.
Yeah, you can. So when you do this, yeah, you can. You see and hear things through the
I
animal.
know, I'm kidding.
But okay, fine.
So you're essentially alone there now. The party is split.
Well, mentally anyway. Well, not really any way to get it back out, right?
No.
All right. Then, thank you, little one. And I'll dismiss the familiar so it doesn't just get stuck there forever.
Okay. You might be far enough away now where it disappears.
Yeah. I tried to follow the flow of it, but it there's just a bit too strong. Though the water continues on to the.
You're alone.
Where am I then?
You remember on the first floor there was a silo full of water.
Yeah, that's where the frog
No, he
went, not
dismissed
me.
the frog. He dismissed the frog. He snaps back to himself.
No, the frog made it. And then Beryl tried to go through.
Did I?
That's what I thought was happening. Oh, you meant go up there. You meant climb up here, right?
That's what it sounded like.
Okay. I thought Beryl
Yeah,
then tried to do it.
Yeah, it was all the frog.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the party is not split. Rewind.
Pharaoh, what are you doing? You're trying to go in the trough. Don't do that. Send the frog.
It's a little slippery, but you don't require any save to go up that one.
Oh, okay. As the frog, or
Yeah.
okay.
But eventually you'll get so far away that you can't see it anymore. Well, let me just see what this next map is.
Go for a go.
It basically leads to a long, I don't want to say river because it's indoors, but almost like a plumbing system
Channel.
yeah, that hundreds, like almost 100 feet, till eventually the frog sees a room full of lush green palm trees. But then you kind of lose your connection.
I'll have it come back then.
Yeah.
Again. But that was interesting. Apparently,
What'd you say?
trees. The river, the water ends up going up to a some kind of irrigation system or something. Leads to trees.
Does it look like something we can all fit through?
Possibly.
Yeah, this opening is wide enough for a medium creature.
Just confirming on like the whole length of it, since he traveled the whole length of it as a frog.
Yep, big enough.
And some of you can breathe water.
If you want, I can go first and try and secure leverage to get the rest of you through.
That might be good. I've actually got rope, pitons, and a hammer if he wants to maybe like set up a guide system as he goes through.
Yeah.
And we could tie a rope to him, so if he gets swept away, we could just hold on to him and pull him back.
What is the distance, the length of this section?
This is a little
A little abstract.
abstract. Because so I'm not quite exactly sure, but
I didn't keep track, so I can't really tell him.
yeah, like
The frog was going hyper-exertion mode. There was no time to keep track. Just
it says it's 5 feet in diameter, so I assume each square is 5 feet.
alright.
So
Yeah, fair enough.
this is like 70 feet, but
But yeah, I think the best thing to do would be to tie a rope around Amenophis, and then he can go in and then use the batons and hammer and basically just secure a guideline through that. So we have something to grab onto as we're going, so we don't get swept away by just trying to fight the current.
I'll give you advantage with that. Yeah.
And if I need to, I can, if it would help, I can also use the extending rod to create, move it forward, extend it, grip hold, go
That's true.
forward, retract, move it forward, extend.
Yeah, if you want to do that to help your way, you can get advantage with that.
Hell yeah. Right.
But you all. So I kind of gave it away before, but if you fail, you'll be at the beginning of the pyramid.
Yeah.
So athletics.
It'll be a strength saving throw.
Strength saves. Okay. That's actually even better.
Does your aura help with saves?
Yeah.
If you all stay within 10 feet of him.
So.
If you roll, it should add it automatically to yours.
And I'm doing it with advantage because of.
Yep. Because of the rod.
Yeah. Right. Advantage. That's plus 6. It doesn't add it on, but that is another a +3 on top of that +6. So
I think it does add it on.
because I've got a +6 to strength saves automatically.
That's because of that.
Is it because of that?
Yep.
Hold on.
If you click on strength, it might tell you.
True. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
it's incorporating it because I can see
Yeah, 'cause
my dex has +3.
I'm playing a paladin
Yeah.
too, and I noticed the same thing.
I know. It's
like, wow, it's like, wow, these are.
What's your
Well, I noticed because like on my paladin, it's like, wow, these saves are really high. And then I realized it's because it's adding my aura.
what's your strength score?
My strength score is +3.
This is +3. So that's your strength score. Are you proficient in strength
No.
saves?
Paladins
Okay, so yeah, it
are
definitely
wisdom
is.
and charisma, so yeah.
It definitely is doing that. You're correct.
Looking at that
cool.
makes sense. Okay, but yeah, 21.
So with the aid of the rod, you are able to. And since you don't need to breathe, you can take your time.
Yep.
You
My
can-
mobile pull-up bra.
You can fight against the current, make your way up the shaft, and you're able to do what you need to secure a rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, I've got the climbing equipment, everything that should be in a climber's kit, but not the kit itself. So to be able to.
I just don't have a method to communicate with you. That we're good to go.
The frog's been right.
See the end of the rope.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Tug 3 times on the rope.
So let's do
Yeah,
a
that's all you need.
group saving throw
Ooh.
with advantage. Just so like one of you fails and like gets separated. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. I have a 16.
Oh, you know what? I have message. I can ask.
Hey, you can stay in contact with me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep pointing at the wall until you find him.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, using that stud finder. Heyo!
That's weird. I can't find anything.
I'm nervous about hitting roll.
Dude, I got a backup plan. Joey, if it looks like, well, it depends. We're doing it a group save, so we'll have to see how
A wild shape
We'll
into
see
a
those.
salmon.
what did Elsie roll?
Oh, we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, at least give me
Strength. I'm sorry. I
strength
kept
saving.
pushing it, and
Strength
is it
save.
not showing up?
No, but you could just tell us what you rolled.
Oh,
I'm trying
it
to
just
fix
arrived.
It. It wasn't. Oh, okay.
Advantage.
Yeah, advantage roll one more time.
Ah,
We really are the nerds of the group, aren't we?
Joey, if I see them basically like failing like that, can I take out a pinch of dust of dryness and just to like clear the 15 feet of the area for
This is going
just a
pretty
split
fast.
second?
It,
Yeah.
it's not gonna make a difference.
Could I do it? Just use the rest of my dust and not even get the pellets? Can I just sacrifice the rest of it just to stop that? Just to briefly stop that thing and let us everybody get another chance. I know I'm begging here, but it's up to you.
Okay, I get it. You're doing it at the top, like absorbing 15 cubic feet of water.
Yeah, so I imagine we're in the pipe the pipe area trying to get up, and it's.
Well, we can say like you made it. You got to the top.
Okay.
Basically,
I'll just dump the rest of my dust.
Yeah.
Just to clear it out for a brief second for them to basically catch themselves and try again. That's all I'm pretty much saying. Is like give them a second chance by just wasting the rest of my.
Yeah, give me another strength with advantage. It's going to be a little lower since there's less water.
You know what the result of this is going to be, right, Mark?
I have to try because I'm the guide. That's 15 for Elsie. Remember, you can right click to choose to roll with advantage or disadvantage. Just
Oh, okay, noted.
Yeah.
And that will absorb the water.
Hey!
So.
Oh yay!
Yeah, but it'll just get refilled again. That's why I'm imagining it's just like another thing. But that's enough.
Yeah. So you start to struggle, and Beryl takes out not Beryl. Whatever your name is, Rimal. Mark takes out his dry dustness to kind of clear out the water a little bit, to give you more of a chance, and you are able to scurry your way up the tunnel. And as you do, you feel more powerful, as if you've gained a level. We can do that at the end of the session, though. We'll call it a little early tonight. But
it just reminds me of there's that fighter subclass. Was it the giant one? That at a certain level you gain, like, you grow in size, and just imagining if one of us had that, and just halfway through this tunnel we get too big for it. Just...
They climb out and they're larger in size. What was in that water?
Whee! Water slide! Oh, no, we're climbing against it.
and so you're near the top of the map.
Well, I don't like this.
Ah, damn.
That's where you are.
Yeah, but like the symbol that was right under that.
Oh, the target.
What is that?
It could be a like a water wheel.
That's
Wait.
true.
Are we in Target?
Yeah, it was in Kmart.
Oh, I miss Kmart.
I miss Kmart in other countries where it's, amazing.
Oh.
I can't grab my bag.
It still exists, just not as much.
I got him. Yay.
You surface in a tumbling, turbulent pool of water within a 10-foot square shaft that ascends 40 feet from the surface of the water. The air is damp, and the walls are covered with slimy green moss. Dim light streams from an archway near the top of one side of the shaft. A narrow, roaring waterfall pours from the archway into the pool. Okay, so there's a little pool here. It's 40 feet up.
Yeah, because it's like it's obviously less pressure up here. It's just the waterfall going into a contained area.
Yeah. And that target on there is a compass rose.
Huh. Here's an idea. Indicate north.
And it's in the
Like,
standard
allow
direction.
me.
Yes, in the standard directions. North is up, west, south, and east. You're immediately reoriented.
Sounds good. Boy, I wish my friends would get here soon.
Yeah, you can add your characters.
We each have our own tunnel.
I wanted to do that as a trap where everybody goes down into like a sliding trap and they each get like placed into different like rooms that are caged off from each other but can see each other, and then just drop gelatinous cubes at the end of each of the cages on the other end and just have them slowly go while they're separated.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think the idea I do for that one was like one of the cages is like open or broken that they can get through so they can help everybody else.
So as you turn the corner, assuming you're going corner, it is dark where you are, but you see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, so either we're dying or there's the trees over there.
This water is flowing.
Yeah, so we're gonna stick on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no. Shoot. Sorry.
I didn't see any.
Oh no! Now I see nothing.
Oh god. There's a bright flashlight and then nothingness. Oh god, we really did die.
But
Oh,
there was
no.
just a canister got flung down the tunnel and just flashbang out.
I accidentally hit reveal all.
Yeah.
Ah, there I am.
I was
Really
looking
put
away
a
at the
safety
time.
on that.
Yeah, I missed it.
All will be revealed. Wait, not all.
Ah, there are the trees.
No, you're just seeing the forest for the trees.
Another mirage. God damn it.
This is where they would have water polo sessions in the desert. The Oases.
The
Hate
Oasis.
them all.
A rapid stream runs through this brilliantly lit indoor garden. The room's domed ceilings glows with a warm light, giving life to the lush plants along the stream. Nestled among the ferns, flowers, and palm trees in the garden are two enormous bronze bowls filled with leafy pomegranates, pears, figs, and dates.
I think it's one of those ancient torture devices where they'd put all the fruit in the bowl and then close it and set it on fire. I don't know. Maybe they use that to make punch.
To your earlier thing, it's not a forest. There's 8 of them.
Okay, it's an eightist.
It's a pair of forests.
Separated by a river.
Yeah.
I do want to keep a distance, but I do want to like examine the bowls.
Yeah.
I want to inspect the fruit when he's done.
Yeah, give me an investigation check or a nature check if you're looking at the fruit. If you're trying to see if it's like, actually fruit.
I'm bad at both, so I'll just do the investigation check. Just kind of be like, what is this for? 4. All right,
Or
one
rest.
bowl always has fruit, and the other always limes.
So what do you roll? 4? Yeah.
A 4, yeah. That's
And
why I said that.
Mark gets negative inspiration.
Looks pretty delicious. They look like fruit to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I was more looking at the bowl Well, Ellise was looking at the.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you rolled 23. They look like normal fruit. As far as you can tell, it looks like a bowl.
Okay, I mean, reward.
I'd like
is just-
to. It's. Yeah.
There's about 50 pieces of fruit in these bowls.
each one a different kind.
As you're observing the fruit, though, the leaves on the fruit begin to flutter like little insect wings, and all the fruit starts flying in the air, buzzing in near the ceiling like a flock of birds.
Great. This is how you get fruit flies.
They're just flying around, bumping into each other. You know, occasionally you see some like juice drops on you.
I hate fruit flies.
But they're not bothering you or anything, they're just flying around.
That's unsettling.
Well, that answers my question as to who put them in, who filled the bowls.
Are there any other passageways? It looks like
Oh,
could maybe.
there's a passageway to the north. No, sorry, south.
And what's the light source in here? If
Oh, there's a lamp up there.
describe that
See?
all.
Amon's sun himself is shining upon you.
It's still kind of dark in this room, but there is sunlight coming from the room to the south. It looks like natural sunlight.
And those are just little domed alcoves to the left and right, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They're domed, I say.
Domed.
Well, nothing's stopping us from
everybody-
proceeding so far.
Yeah. How's everybody doing on health and resources?
Uh-huh. I'm about half. I'm a little less than half health.
This next room will be a good place for a long rest if you just want to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say this might be a great long rest.
Yeah.
This is quite cozy.
Oh look, there's a Holiday Inn in the next room.
Yeah. If you decide to move on. But like I said, the next room will be a good place to stop.
Ah,
All right, well, let's go to the next room then.
Okay.
an ogre!
The fruits again continue to fly around as you go to the next room. Source of the light. The walls of this octagonal room rise high to a domed ceiling that glows with warm light. A waterfall tumbles into the room from the mouth of a stone-carved lion's head, emptying into a stream that flows through the north entrance. A door sits high on the south wall above the lion's head, opening into a narrow ledge that encircles the base of the dome ceiling. So it's way above on the ceiling. 4 palm trees stand in the room, and clusters of pineapples grow from their leafy tops. 2 identical granite altars sit on the east and west sides of the pool. Each altar is carved with an impression of a right hand and a left hand, and gold-lined hieroglyphs. Thick foliage shrouds doors to the east and west.
Classic Joey. It's okay, I keep getting tripped up on tome and tomb, even though I know the difference. Hey, it's that picture writing. Dragon Lady.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Right, give me a history check.
21.
21.
21.
Right. It has 3 words. It says float, reverse, negate.
And what is the words on?
The stone slab.
That's the granite slabs. Float, reverse, negate. Is...
the same on both?
Each altar is carved with the impression of a right hand, left hand, gold-lined hieroglyphs. Yeah, they look identical.
Okay.
What does it mean? Is there some sort of ancient boat that's powered by hands?
Maybe it's talking about how to direct the flow of water.
Well, I used the hand one before down in the first level, and it did something. Anybody want to give that a shot?
But they both say the same thing, despite the different hand designs.
Maybe they control. Wait a second. There were 2
Okay.
pits of water, although only one of them had a drainage area in the first area. What if this is 2 different sides of the rivers?
That could be it. And perhaps
Yeah.
if
It's like how in polo you have 2 teams. This is essentially 2 teams of polo. You know what I mean?
no, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
We go up. Is there no discernible difference between the 2 of them? The 2.
Yeah, they look identical.
Apart from left and right hand.
Well, I can't tell if one of them has been activated or not.
Well, what happens when you touch it?
What happens when I touch it?
Well, put your hand on the hand. That's what I did before.
No, I was actually asking God.
Oh.
Not my God, the God of gods.
Yeah, which
Well,
one?
the one true God.
Mhm.
Legendary god.
God Prime. Yeah, what if I reach out and touch it? What happens if I touch it?
Touching the altar.
Yeah.
You touch it. It's made of granite.
No, you got to put your hand on the hand.
I put my hand on my hand.
No, on the hand imprint in the granite. Don't clap.
I put my hands on the imprint.
Okay. You place your hands on the imprint. There's a golden glow underneath it.
Well, it seemed to like that.
You like maybe this controls the pyramid, like it lifts off the ground and you can float around and then you can move it.
I don't think that works. I don't see anything
Yes.
different in here, but maybe elsewhere in the place.
What was the 3 words? It was float.
Float, reverse, and negate.
Float, reverse, negate.
I mean, hearing those 3 options, Amenophis is thinking to immediately reverse the drought. So he just thinks of reverse while his hand is on the plinth.
Oh, it was stuck on the whole time.
So you say reverse?
He thinks it, but
Oh, you
he
think it.
probably might say it under his breath.
Well, let me know.
If nothing's happening while thinking it, he will say reverse.
I grab onto the palm tree, expecting the pyramid to just turn around.
Grab it onto the palm tree.
Yeah, around the bark, around the trunk.
Careful, that bark bites.
Well, that is
It's a
good.
joke, and I have a feeling.
So, who else is holding onto a palm tree?
Guess no one else.
I wouldn't have thought to.
Because the room is now affected by a reverse gravity spell.
Hey!
And you begin to fall towards the ceiling, which is 60 feet high.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gone.
Oh no.
Let's see here. Is it 1d10 per 20?
26 per 10 feet, so it'll be 6d6.
Alright, I'm gonna make you roll your own damage. Roll 66. Except for, Rimal, give me a strength check.
Strength check, which I'm good at.
There's far too many sixes.
No, I'm sorry, that was a save, so it would be even less than that. It would be a 7.
7. Alright, you lose your grip.
Did the smart thing. and
It was a 10. I thought it would be easy. I did a 10.
I rolled a 4.
Join us. Join us.
Alright, so... Everyone rolled a 66. Let's see what damage you take. Yeah, Amenophis
does
takes
it-
16.
Does hitting the ceiling count as bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage that you take from a non-magical weapon?
Well, it's not a weapon.
That's a lot of higher numbers. I don't like that. 23 damage for me.
23 damage.
Yeah, 22 for me.
Also
I'm gonna-
23.
23.
I know that Ellise is already injured, and I know that they can do healing. So just in case, I'm going to, because I think they're within 10 feet of me.
So the water the water of the waterfall also starts to flow upwards. I'll pause this again because
Gonna switch to the up-die-down map now.
there's a map, yeah.
I thought we were going to be doing the water puzzle from Ocarina of Time, but it turns out we're doing the Was there
Man, we should have taken a rest in the other room.
Yeah, now we gotta rest in the ceiling.
Since we are kind of doing a thing here, I'll let you take a long rest in the other room if you want, but you will be taking this damage afterwards. So I'm going to take a long rest and we'll level up. But you'll take this damage. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You said the next room would be a good place. Oh, this would be a good place. Hey, what's this do?
Well, I kind of forgot there was a reverse gravity thing in this room.
You didn't expect
I
us to
mean,
be
obviously
stupid
you would
enough.
forget because there's no levers, so...
I mean, I'd be fine with resting after taking the damage, guys.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I think if this has triggered
Sure,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
Ellise is
I'll
still
do that,
within
yeah.
10 feet of me. I'll take the damage that she just took from splatting.
22.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. So if you want to rest as you're
On the
upside
ceiling.
down, you can do that. But the water does start flowing upwards. And, like, logically, I don't know how this, if it starts to pool or whatever, if it starts going down this this thing here, but you do see that there's a passage.
I'm still waiting for the map to load in.
Oh no, scroll out, zoom out.
I'm out.
Oh,
Hey, there it is.
had to get all the way across the Atlantic.
I do like this art style.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's nice and clean.
We're gonna finish this, and we're gonna find out that the reverse gravity affected everywhere, not just the
Oh.
pyramid. The world is in ruins. All the nation's people. The population has been decimated as they've all drifted off into space.
The only people alive are inside, and they're stuck
Yep.
in their roofs, their ceilings.
But there is a... Alright, so you find yourself on the ceiling, and you say, well, darn. But you can easily take a long rest here.
On the ceiling.
On the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't reach the thing down there anymore.
Ellise could.
Got the spider climb.
We'll say the
Yeah.
the handprints are still glowing gold. Like they didn't they didn't stop when you when-
Oh god, nobody say any of those words.
Oh, which words?
You know, any of the ones on the hieroglyphics.
I'll just pick myself up.
Nah.
I'm like, apologies. I figured the word I said would mean to undo the curse, but obviously it's not that simple.
I wonder
Yeah.
what the third word means.
Yes, I'm quite curious
Turns
what
everything
you would
off.
do.
What?
I'm quite curious what negate would do.
Ah! Joey said negate out loud.
you did. Were you goofing?
Oh.
Do it.
Commit to the bit.
Commit.
Go for it.
Gravity turns to normal.
Hey, at least we got trees to land on.
We could land in the water, right?
I'll
The
give
water's
you,
up here with us.
I imagine, Joey, if I may, I imagine maybe we would have gone over to here or to like one of the sides that has the slightly, ledge area.
yeah. Yeah, I'll give you fall in the water. So,
Yeah,
I'll still do a little bit of damage.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Sploosh.
Wait, on top of what we. Oh wait, no, you took it from it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I know. This is 8 hours later.
See, what we need to do is just constantly say, reverse negate, reverse negate, reverse negate, and we can float.
No, don't do that.
Ah!
Hey, actually, thinking about what's happening, that first word is actually probably the safest.
So, can we get this? Can we just get everybody on the same page right now? We decided to wait for the long rest until after we took this damage. Do we want to take the long rest before flipping that, or do we want to take a long rest until after we land back?
Yeah, I mean, you'll do it at the end.
Yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
give me a perception check, though, as you were hanging up on the wall there. Or the
How
ceiling.
much water damage? How much water falling damage do we take?
It'll be 12. But we're taking a long rest officially after this. Keep going back and forth.
That's fine.
Amenophis and Elsie, right before Beryl said the word reverse, you heard a tapping sound on the on what you consider the floor.
Ah, stop fucking around down there!
But
You're
you
up there. I don't know anymore.
but you fall back down. You now know about a secret passage behind the waterfall. And a passage on the ceiling that leads upward.
Ah, that.
Yeah, I'll make sure the rest of the party.
Yeah. But we'll call it there for tonight. And you officially get a long rest, and you will level up to
Oh, yeah.
level 8.
Yay.
Which I think is just a universal ability score increase for everyone.
Or a feat.
Or a feat.
We do feats.
Yep, you do a feat if you want.
Yeah, usually 5 feet at a time.
I like having 2 feet.
Got no dexterity, maybe.
Hey, I just leveled up. This is crazy.
This is crazy. I got a +2 and a +1 maybe.
Oh, nice. They now have section titles for the feat drop down, so you can see where they're from: core rules, expanded rules, critical
nice.
role, etc.
Yep, so I think everyone will get a either ability score improvement or a feat.
Yarp.
And at least you can make a new potion. I forget if it's on a long rest or during each dawn you can make one, but you can make a new alchemy potion if that's the case.
Okay.
So you can roll on that table.
I'm
Yeah.
very tempted to get a feat that lets me, take Featherfall.
Because we keep reversing gravity.
Yeah. Does anybody else have the ability to get Featherfall without a feat?
I don't think it's in the druid spells.
No.
Must be a druid spell. That screams druid.
Get a feat for defying gravity.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna read this book over here that I brought to keep busy, and it's a book of how to cast spells. And I'm gonna take Featherfall.
Right.
Yeah, it isn't. It's wizard's spell.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joey. Ooh, I could get one of the 4 attack cantrips because I'm a fighter. Oh, I should get shape
are these
water.
technically traps?
I'd say if it's something that is that I don't think it's designed to harm us, but its functionality can harm us. Oh, you're thinking mechanically. I see what you're doing.
Like, I'm not gonna take it. I just immediately read the Dungeon Delver feat, and it's like you have resistance to the damage dealt by traps.
Yeah.
I think that's like for like dart traps or blade traps.
Yeah.
Because like the trap, well, that wasn't necessarily a trap, but it didn't damage you. The fact that it reversed gravity did.
The bullet didn't harm you. It was the loss of blood.
Yeah, so that maze is one of those cases where you can wander around for another 2 sessions, or you could like find an exit. There's multiple ways out of the maze. That well was one of them, obviously.
Well.
Yeah, well, like I said, there was a lot of ways out. That was kind of like the most one of the most direct ways. All right. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Joey, I'm still leveling up. I'm picking
Oh, okay.
my
I'll wait.
other
I'll
stuff.
wait until you're
Oh,
done.
you can go. You can go. I'm picking Featherfall, or I'm picking Magic Initiate Wizard, and I'm picking Featherfall, Shape Water, and I'm seeing if I can get one of the nice attack cantrips.
Like True Strike.
Probably not. No, not true strike,
Um,
because we're not.
Mind you,
changing.
I have the water thing already. If you want to get something else.
Okay, fair enough.
Can you get like green flame blade?
I can get Green Flame Blade and Booming Blade. I'll get Green Flame Blade, so.
Green flame.
Bold Earth.
I watched the D&D movie a couple weeks ago, and the Paladin guy did green flame blade.
Yeah, I rewatched it too. I know. I forgot about that
Yeah,
that
they-
scene having recognizable spells too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
all over the place, like Mage Hand, and like Shape Earth during the arm wrestling, magic
Yeah.
arm wrestling battle. It's pretty sure
And
Magic
there's
Missile was in there.
So many Jurassic Park references.
How?
Well, first off,
Yeah,
the dragon during the flashback has the very clearly has a sound effect very similar to the Tyrannosaurus Rex roar. The opening shot is basically inspired by bringing the raptor, the new raptor, into the cage. And there's the one I noticed in the theater was when they're running away from the big fat dragon.
I don't know if that prisoner thing was like a Jurassic Park reference.
That might have not been. I've seen that there's a lot in there. I know that the one where the druid almost falls off the thing and gets the dragon to snap up at her as she's climbing up.
Yeah, that was
That
kind of
was straight up Jurassic Park.
just like how the like I'm pretty sure the T-Rex in the first movie when he eats the goat is reference to the Rancor in Return of the Jedi, because it does almost exactly the same like movement, like it eats it and then it turns to the camera.
Yeah. Unless Phil Tippett worked on both, because Phil Tippett did work on did do the I think the original Star Wars chess.
Like it was like too much of a one-to-one to not be kind of inspired by it, you know. Or I guess you never know. It was kind of a generic thing, but
Let's see, what other thing could I